Day 351, first day of week 51, and I did ribs. That's basically the big accomplishment that I did today. I didn't call comments. I didn't work on the computer. I didn't work on editing week 50 video at all yet. So, yeah, nothing else to say there. That's basically it. That's the biggest thing I did was make ribs. So 30-second day, 35 second. Well, don't need to say any more than that. Hopefully I get more done tomorrow. Day 352, and I procrastinated today. I'm not done editing week 50's video. I do plan on, in terms of the music and stuff like that, because that was the week I went to visit my grandmother with my parents, and I played something. I was thinking of incorporating the music that I played into either the intro or as an outro to the video or something like that. I don't know if I should record myself doing it and use that, or if I should just find an official recording of the song that I played, but I don't know what about that. Other than that, I did a little bit of thing. I did a little bit of, one little tiny edit adjustment on the other color image that I've been coloring, but I didn't do any in-depth work on that. That's it for tonight. I'm going to go to bed, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Day 353, I finished week 50's video. I was toying with the idea of recording myself playing the In the Garden piece of music that I played for Grandma last week, and do that as sort of an outro, but it was already getting late, and it was an extra element that I figured it's not really necessary. So I just did what I did and uploaded it. And it's 2:19. It's a bit earlier. I don't know if my mom is still in the other room on the chair, or if she's gone upstairs. I don't remember hearing her go upstairs. She's probably still in there. So I'm probably going to sleep on the floor in here tonight. I'm going to finish watching a Drawfee video, and then I'm going to go to bed. That's it. And I think I'm going to make the ribs, my second rack of ribs, tomorrow. I'm off. Maybe I'll call Thomas. Probably won't. I think I'll continue working on coloring the other thing that I had started coloring. And that'll be my goal for tomorrow. I'm also thinking of maybe starting out trying to write up an outline for the Evil Dead Indiana Jones crossover film story that I mentioned like last year near the beginning of this whole series thing. So who knows, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Till then, day 354, I'll try to keep this quick, but a number of things did happen today. I went to do the ribs, and I went to do them in the oven, but the oven is not getting up to temperature. So it's like the gas is not igniting. I don't know if it's an issue with the heater, the safety valve, the thermostat, or whatever it is. So apparently we're going to have to get the oven serviced, or someone to come in and take a look at what needs to be done there. I ended up doing the ribs in a crock pot. They still came out good. I got a text from Thomas. He's been busy lately. He's actually going to be coming into town in a few weeks. And he says maybe we'll get together, catch up then. He says he'll grill, whatever. Sounds like a good time, possibly. I haven't seen him in person for, I think, a couple years. The other thing, I spent a lot of time working on coloring. I'm liking how it's coming out so far. There's some issues with the lighting where I don't know if it necessarily looks right or good, or I'm kind of doing some lighting that's kind of counter, that doesn't necessarily match up exactly with the way the original line art works. I think I could probably work around it. So parts of it looks good, parts of it looks a little iffy. There's some areas that I'm not necessarily sure. Other than that, I also played, I finished one sealed game of the new Forgotten Realms. I think it was the Dungeons and Dragons themed Magic expansion. So I did one set there, only won 3 games that one. Started another one, still in the process of doing that, doing better than before. So I haven't finished the second one yet. But yeah. So and it's raining. It's 4 in the morning. I think my mom is back on the couch. So I'm not sleeping on the couch there. My bed has been completely overtaken by my clothes and something, so I don't really have room in my bed. So I guess I'm gonna be sleeping on the floor in here again. I don't know what time I go into work for tomorrow, but I feel like I'm just gonna work on trying to finishing that image that I've been coloring. So on to tomorrow. Day 355. I did not work on coloring the image anymore. I did open it up and kind of analyze like my progress so far, and not being really happy with how some of like the lighting is. And I'm contemplating whether I should actually open up Blender and create a random, not random, but like create a sort of a rudimentary figure from shapes that is basically in the pose of the figure of the image that I'm coloring, and basically set up a light and just see how the light naturally falls on the figure and try to work off of that. Like, I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to make a detailed like figure, like trying to match all the topography and the shapes and the details of the figure, because that would be an entire project in itself. I just think having a object with the shape and dimensions and creating a shape like would just give me a better instance and give a reference for lighting, and would help me make it look better. I don't know how long it would necessarily take me to do that, but it's something that I'm thinking I should probably try to do. I mean, I guess there's other things where I could try doing it with myself, but I don't. With the way the lighting is, it would require I don't know if I can necessarily accurately or properly change or represent or whatever affect it like with the setup that I have. I don't know if I have enough lights to accurately replicate the thing that I'm trying to do in this image. But yeah, that's all I can really think of. That's all I really did today. Other than I guess there's more a seal, or I finished the sealed game. I actually managed to complete one, getting 7 wins in the Magic Arena sealed of Forgotten Realms. But then another one where I think I only got 2 or 3 wins before losing. So that's it for today. We'll see. I think maybe I'll try at least opening up Blender tomorrow and doing something with that. So till tomorrow. Day 356. Michael called me, and he had me take some photos of the place that he works for their social media, I guess, presence. That's something I did that took relatively little time, and then when I got home, I emailed them to him. I had to do it in multiple things because the photos, because of the camera they use, they're fairly large. They're most likely definitely going to have to be sort of reduced. Hopefully that the person that he has doing the social media stuff, posting them on there, will be able to resize the photos to use them. And I did not do any more work on the image that I was coloring. I did some limited games for Forgotten Realms on Magic the Gathering Arena, and I'm in the middle of another one. I'm at 6 wins. I have 2 losses. I'm at 6 wins. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the 7th win, but I have enough to. And these were the drafts. This was a premier draft. Used a token to do it. I at least got enough gems to do another seal event, but that's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow. So that's it for today. I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm going to work tomorrow. And I think I'm going to open up Blender and start messing around in Blender for the image. Day 357, last day of week 51, the penultimate week of the end of the year, of one whole year, I guess. And I didn't work on a drawing. What I did is I started watching a few of the Blender Guru tutorials for working, getting like into Blender to sort of refresh myself in using Blender to prepare myself to using the Blender to set up a reference image for the coloring of the, setting up the lighting for the reference that I want to do. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna go to bed now. Like I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow and Tuesday. Guess I'm gonna be spending the time. What I should do is spend the time to edit this video then. And other than that, I did finish the arena, the limited premiere draft of Forgotten Realms, and I did manage to get the 7 wins to do that. So I think I would next want to use the gems to do another sealed event. It seems as though at least in this format that limited, I've been, I guess, having somewhat. I've been tending to. I feel like I've been tending towards black and white, like black and white dungeon like venturing into the dungeon. So that seems to be working fairly well in the limited format. I don't know, maybe depending on whatever the seals, those things, or at least that's what seems to be the cards that have been sort of presenting itself to me in essence. That's gonna be it for today. I finished watching the recording of American Ninja Warrior, so I deleted that off, and yeah, just also been spending a lot of time, like spending a lot of stones, like rolling the Samurai Showdown collab before before it ends tonight. So yep, that's it for tonight. That's it for the week, and here's to the last week of 1 year of becoming productive. And I have not yet started working on putting together the compilation of all the intros that I've done for this. I'm almost wondering if I should end or take a break from this series after I reach 1 year, because I feel like I really want to focus more on just getting, because I think it's kind of gotten into doing more stuff again, so I think it probably did its job. And it's 1 year of like not getting any regular viewers on these videos. Like there have been some videos that got a few views, but it's like not recommended to anybody. No one's watching it. No one's caring. So here's to having no subscribers, no viewers, no audience of these videos at all.